Hello and welcome to the Reiki Gem Wellness channel. My name is Shannon and this is a weekly episode that I call Let's Talk Crystals. Now this is a more informal, casual episode. It's unscripted and I'm just going to talk to things that went on in my life and the gemstones that I reached to support those life situations. That's the first intention of these videos. And then the second is to address some of the most common questions that I've received about working with crystals and gemstones. So this is a more conversational discussion between you and I, so that you can learn what are the real life situations that you can use gemstones to help with. Because it's not just waiting for big events to happen and finding those gemstones to support huge changes like moving or marriage or childbirth, but also looking for those small moments in life that, if you really had some assistance with, could really improve your days. And this week has been really busy. I've been writing. At this filming, I have finished 7 chapters of my book, 7 out of 12. So I'm getting there. I'm getting really close. I felt really focused this week, and what really helped is fluorite. Fluorite is a gemstone that helps us keep us organized. And it helped me this week keep all of my thoughts organized, to really, touch into the path and the flow that I wanted to take with this book. I wanted it to be a guide down a path. So I really needed to keep that journey organized in my mind. And fluorite helps with that. So before I would sit down to write, I would sit down with fluorite and review my structure and outline and make sure that everything still made sense and had a good flow to it, and to organize my thoughts within each chapter. So yeah, I would just sit with it for a few minutes, kind of release the events of the day, and just let that organization arise for me. It was super, super helpful because I did a lot of work. I accomplished a lot this week. Some other really exciting thing that I did this week is that I was interviewed for a podcast. And as soon as I have the information on when that will be posted, I will tell you all about it. But it's with Constance, who runs the First Generation Healers podcast. She's a phenomenal interviewer, really inquisitive, asks great questions, is really comforting, and I had such a great conversation with her. And I will put her podcast information in the description below, because I highly recommend that you go and listen to the episodes of her podcast even before mine has been released, because she really specializes in delving into different mechanisms for healing in our lives. And I found many of her episodes to be so fascinating and things that I had never heard about before. It was an incredible learning journey. So again, First Generation Healers. And I will put all of her links and contact information in the description below. But where I was going to with the crystals for that is that, interviewing doesn't come naturally to me, and to do public speaking. I do it, but I still get a little tension and anxiety. And my combination that helps with this is Hematite and Sunstone. And I know you've seen this combination before. I rely on it. And Sunstone helps give us confidence and allows us to let our message shine forth. And Hematite helps us stay centered and grounded, and also choosing the right words for the message. So the combination of these two together are phenomenal for public speaking, interviews, job interviews. Yeah, I highly recommend having these two if that kind of situation makes you nervous, then these are phenomenal. Then this week, there's just been this sense of hope that has arisen across the United States. And sometimes we're a little reluctant to embrace that hope. Or sometimes, if things didn't go our way, it's kind of hard to find the hope. And sitting with honey calcite really helps us see the brightness, be optimistic, look forward to the future. And it's incredibly uplifting. And so, this is a stone I wanted to highlight because it just really helps us embrace hope and looking forward to things. It's really phenomenal. So those are some of the gemstones that helped me this week. Now, this week, the question is going to be more of a review of gemstones to help cultivate gratitude. Because in this week, the United States is celebrating Thanksgiving, which is a time of gratitude and appreciation and reflecting on the things that we're thankful for in life. And this year it's a little bit different because often we're able to gather with our families and show appreciation for our families face to face and have those reminders like right there as you sit down and you share a meal or you share some games or football or however you celebrate Thanksgiving. It seems easier when you're surrounded by the people that you love. So the gemstones that I'm going to be talking about today are which gemstones help to cultivate gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness. And they are the pink heart stones that really help us tap into our heart space, help us not only have compassion for others, but compassion for ourselves, to be appreciative of ourselves, of our loved ones, to help us feel gratitude for the space that we are in life. Even if it's not feeling so great at this time, pink gemstones help you notice even the small things that you can feel thankful for. Thankful that you have a place to sleep, thankful that you have a snuggly cat, thankful that, one of your authors released a good book that week. There are still things to be grateful even if life isn't looking a little hopeful. And some of the gemstones that can really help you with that are rose quartz and the stone of unconditional love, pink calcite, the stone of compassion, rhodochrosite, the stone of love, and strawberry quartz, the stone of pure joy that helps us celebrate and appreciate and have gratitude. This is a good opportunity, even if you're in a country that's not celebrating Thanksgiving, to take some time to sit with a pink gemstone, a heart stone. Sit down and reflect on What areas of your life that you are thankful for, that lift you up, that give you hope, that you look forward to? And write them down like in a journal or a piece of paper that you can hang up on the wall. And these are things that can help lift you up when you're feeling low or disappointed, unmotivated. A gratitude practice is one of the most effective ways to start appreciating and lifting your mood and noticing those things in life that give you hope. So I guess hope might be a theme for this episode today, but gratitude. And I have gratitude for every one of you, for everybody that leaves comments or sends me emails or just regularly watches. I appreciate you all. And thank you for joining me today to talk about gratitude gemstones and what went on in my week. And I will see you again next week.